Welcome back, everybody, to Sonic 3 Complete. In this episode, we're heading off to Mushroom Valley Zone. We are starting to play through the Sonic and Knuckles levels, and I'm excited about it because this means we're about halfway through. We're about halfway through the playthrough. So here comes Knuckles peeking out from a little cave entrance here. Let's go ahead and see what he's all about. Jump down on this little switch, and we'll go ahead and head in. And what we have is a big ring. Yes, and so all of our Chaos Emeralds were flown off into the distance, and now we have to go and recollect them. So we have 7 emeralds that we have to collect again in order to get back our superpowers. Because yes, we have lost the ability to turn into Super Sonic. And I'm going to be completely and totally honest with you guys. I'm a little bit nervous about the fact that we did lose Flying Battery as a stage to find rings. Because as much as I know these games and as much as I love these games, I'm not super well-versed in where all of the Sonic and Knuckles rings are. Well, Whitney, you know, you didn't even find a ring in Flying Battery. I hear ya, I didn't, but it's because I wasn't even looking for them because we didn't need them by the time we got the Flying Battery, so I didn't bother to look. But it is one less stage that I have the accessibility to look if we end up needing them. For that reason, well, one of the reasons, I will be relying on save states to help us get through these special stages. There we go. There's a second reason for that, and that's because this is the second time that I am recording this. Tried to record it once already, got super frustrated because I lost out on 2 emeralds in 2 of the places that I knew rings were at, and completely and totally botched it in Standopolis Zone to the point where I rage quit. So, I stepped away from the game for a few days, let myself kind of detox from it, and now we're back and I know what I need to do. It's not a live stream. I've been cutting and editing things this entire playthrough, and I want you guys to enjoy what you're watching, and if I'm playing absolutely terribly the entire time, you're not going to enjoy. So, like getting hit in the face with a mushroom, although that was kind of funny. So for that reason, I am going to rely on some save states when we get to the emeralds, just to make it simpler and to make it much more enjoyable. And then that way you guys know we enter a special stage, you know that I'm going to get that emerald. So, even if it requires hours upon hours of grinding for me. Now I do want to point out, doesn't matter what I do, I'm hitting the right buttons, but I cannot transform. So like I said, we did have our super capabilities taken from us. So, no big deal. No big deal. We will just go ahead and lose all of the rings anyway. No, we'll just go ahead and play it as classic regular Blue Sonic. Because why not? Now you're going to see the difficulty has dropped quite a bit from what we played before, but it's, as I said, this is the start of the Sonic and Knuckles stages, and so this stage in particular, if you played Sonic and Knuckles standalone, this would have been the very first stage. So because that game can stand on its own, the difficulty does kind of drop just slightly. It'll amp back up before too long, though. And here we are at the boss. Now, I will say, I think this boss here, this guy, he's pretty unique. Thanks, Tails. He's pretty unique. He cuts down these trees, and you can actually see the trees do get cut, which I think was pretty nice for the time that this game was released. Back in the early 90s. You didn't really start seeing that much of innovation coming through until later later years. So. Act 2, we should be able to find 2 more emerald rings. So that'll leave us with 3 emeralds at the end of this stage. And like I said, I am going to make sure that we do get them. And overall, I like Mushroom Hill Zone. I think it, again, gives you just enough speed sections, just enough platforming sections. It's different enough, too, from Angel Island Zone. It's just, overall, I think, an overall good stage. And I do like the music too. Then we have those little pulley systems. You can access debug mode through those pulleys, believe it or not. You can. There's a certain amount of there's a certain order of button presses you have to do in order to access debug mode. It's also how you access the level select in Angel Island. I'm not going to tell you what those buttons are. And... oh, here's something. So that little section of blocks right there that I just went by, that takes you into the Knuckles portion of this stage. So... those of you watching, those of you that are big Sonic fans, let me know in the comments below. Do you want to see a playthrough of Knuckles going through these stages? It would be a full playthrough of Sonic 3 and Knuckles as Knuckles. Let me know. I'm gonna cut ahead until I get that, so I'll be right back. There we go. So yeah, let me know. And ooh, we missed a ring. We missed a ring back there, which is fine. There is one right here. Because chicken will let me get to it. Sadly, that will leave us with only 2 emeralds coming out of Mushroom Hill, but that's fine. We'll deal. I will have to research offline where some of these other emeralds are, or where some of these big rings are, because I honestly don't know. And I definitely got turned around. That's not good. Like I said, that is why I am gonna rely on save states. Because I foresee a lot of screwing up in my future. There we go. Done. Got a super emerald. Yeah. And I love the little cutscene that happens now too, when we get the emeralds. Okay. Now we're gonna go up this little pulley here. The only issue I have with Tails being on the pulley with me is it just takes that little tiny microsecond longer. Because Tails mimics every single thing that Sonic does. But it's all good. Okay, jump off, and... if you go fast enough, sometimes you can get up into that top section. I would love to, because there's like a fire shield and stuff up there. But we're just gonna go straight over here to the boss and see how many times we can hit Eggman. 3, 4. 4! I'll take it. That will count towards our hit counter here. Now, the only thing you gotta really watch out for here are the spike balls and then his jets. Because the jets will damage you. Tails gave us an assist, so she needs only one more. There we go. Beautiful. Defeated yet again. Let's go ahead and release our captive friends. Got through Act 2. 2 emeralds. I was hoping for 3. Hopefully we can make those up in Sandopolis. Okay. Sandopolis Zone. How do I feel about Sandopolis Zone? I like Act 1. I do like Act 1. I think there's a good mix of platforming and speed and puzzles. However, I am not a fan of Act 2. And I wanted to go up there because I think there's a ring up there, but that's okay. I'm not a fan of Act 2. Not in the slightest. It reminds me a lot of Labyrinth Zone, just without the water. And Labyrinth Zone, as you all know, is my absolute least favorite Sonic stage in existence, at least for the classic Sonic titles. And if there's a zone that reminds me of Labyrinth Zone, I don't like it. That's all we're gonna say about that. But Act 1's not too bad. I feel like there's a reason this is here. Is this gonna take me to what I want? No, it just takes me to a bunch of rings. Dang it, and I can't get up there either. Well, I mean, I could with Tails, but that's fine. There's also a gimmick in Act 2 where it basically gives you these ghosts if you wait too long. And those ghosts can and do damage you, which I'm not about. And there's really no way to avoid them. You just have to press a couple switches and get rid of them that way. And yeah, if I am playing a little bit slower, that's because I really do want to try to find some rings. And if there's any veteran Sonic players in here who know these stages like the back of their hands, I know y'all are probably already yelling at me being like, you just missed 7 rings! I'm gonna be saying that of myself when I go through and research where all the rings are, and yeah. Well, there's a checkpoint. But that's not going to get me an emerald like it would in Sonic 2, so I don't know that I've ever gone on this top route either, so I have no idea where I'm going. It's fine. We will get Supersonic, we will get this, well, Hypersonic actually. We will get the Hypersonic ending, one way or another. Even if I have to go grind for emeralds off screen using debug mode, we will get the true ending to this game. I will make it happen. Here. Told you guys before, this is definitely the playthrough of me playing through the stages in ways that I've never played them before, and I've never gone on this top route. But what I have done, and what I do like, is this, like, rappel section. I think it's so cool that Sonic just rappels down walls. Let's see. Can we find a ring? Can we find a ring anywhere? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, I don't think so. That's okay. I will figure it out. And that, I think, was the other thing that bummed me out about the last recording, was I got 3 of the rings in Mushroom Hill, and I did find 2 rings here in Sandopolis, and we would have been golden, except for the fact that I failed. Just miserably failed. And you know what? I'm wondering, is there one below me? kind of want to go in and see if there's one below me, but then I also kind of want to stay on the top section. So let's just go. Why do I have a water shield in a stage that doesn't have water? Because that makes sense. And much of this game kept like the same or similar mechanics as the original release. It's really just those prototypes, orders, the different music, and oh my gosh, there was one right up there and we just missed it. Well. Anyway, mechanics. That's what we were talking about before I just completely screwed up getting it right. The mechanics are the same as the original release. The order was different, the music was different in some of the stages. But the mechanics are the same, so I'm really curious as to why. Like, there's no extra hidden stages or anything like that. So I'm really curious as to why there is an option for a water shield, because there's no reason you would ever need it in this stage. It's just a troll, yeah. Oh, hey, you're gonna find an oasis somewhere. Yeah, no, you're not. Another one of these rappel sections. Like I said, this is probably my favorite part of the entire stage. I'm not a fan of yellow. I'm not a fan of yellow at all. It's not anywhere close to my favorite color. And this kind of like pale green, it's okay. But I do like the fact that he just rappels down walls. Woo! And we are coming up on the end. So, missed rings, which is fine. And we have another 6-minute lost. I have a feeling that a lot of my hunting for emeralds is either going to be doing another playthrough and just kind of highlighting you guys on what those special stages look like. Or there's going to be a lot of hunting in Lava Reef. So this boss, not much you can do. You just kind of gotta guide him into this quicksand pit over here. Funny story about this one though, if you are playing with Tails and you have his super form activated, he gets these little flicky friends, the little birds from the Sonic series. And he gets those as his little buddies, and they will continuously attack this guy, even though like there's nothing to be gained from attacking him. You just have to wait till he jumps into the quicksand like that. But those dang birds have prevented me from beating this boss before. And it's highly annoying. But we're not playing as Super Tails, we're playing as Sonic, and so it makes it a little bit easier. Here we go. This is the section of Sandopolis that I don't like. At first look, it's kind of like, oh, it's in this like abandoned, you know, place, and then you turn the lights on, and again, it's just a bunch of yellow. So color-wise, I'm not a fan, but also this gimmick where we have to consistently turn the lights on, and then all of these puzzle sections where you have to, you know, open up these gates and then hurry up and jump through. Not an issue by design per se. It's really the issue when it comes to your timing and getting through different obstacles. There's one section of this, which is the section that made me rage quit before, where it's just so like overloaded with timed things that it's absolutely ridiculous, and I don't like it. But there's our little ghost friend that I just got rid of. He will turn into like 2 ghosts, and then 3 ghosts, and then those ghosts will attack you, and it's just not fun. This is where it kind of reminds me of Labyrinth Zone, because Labyrinth Zone did have that one area where you were constantly on slides. And, okay. And you had to like jump off at a certain point to get to where you needed to go. And that is this stage for me. And if you don't jump off at the right time, you can't get through, so. The boss of this stage is cool. The boss of this stage is cool. I do enjoy the boss, but getting to him, that's the fun part. See, when it's just one ghost, he's kind of cute. When there's 2 ghosts, it's okay. When there's 3 ghosts, it's no bueno. And you can see they kind of get more and more evil as you go. What is down here, Tails? I'm gonna go a different way. No, maybe not. Oh, that's not a kill plane. I thought that was a kill plane. Yeah, what the heck. Let's explore a little bit. Whoa! I gotta find a light. I gotta find a light soon. Well, so this stage is on a vertical loop because this just took me to the area that I was just in. Let's get rid of these ghosts. But hey, it never hurts to explore, right? Tails, quit sabotaging me, friend. What's your issue? Cool. I almost died on there. I know one of these indoor sections has a ring. Am I gonna find it? Probably not. This may be the stage where we get absolutely nothing. Nothing useful anyway. Other than a headache. Because this section here, and I can tell you right now, I've already missed the 2 rings in this stage that I did know before, because I had gotten them before this section. This is the section that I was talking about when I say it's just a bunch of absolute garbage. Because now, not only do we have to avoid these stupid ghosts, and avoid getting squished by things, we're gonna have all these timed things that we have to get through. So now they're gonna start trying to attack me. And that's why I'm just gonna keep jumping, because if they hit me, I'm gonna lose all 99 of my rings. And this is a problem, because I have to get up here. I will cut ahead until I get up there. But I feel like I'm gonna rage quit. Okay, I got up there, but they're still coming at me, so trying to open this is not gonna be easy. Leave me alone. And now I have to avoid them and climb up here. Who's betting on a death? Because I am. Oh, thank you, Tails. I'm still betting on a death, though. This is the section that I died in when I rage quit. So, let's see what we can do. I do not have high hopes. Schmovin'. Let's keep schmovin', Sonic. Don't worry about that little ghosty. Let's just get out of here, man. Move. Go. Go, man, go! Get me to a freaking oh my god, I did it. Let's get rid of these ghosts. Let's find a checkpoint. This one's gonna close really fast. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't even care. I'm just glad I got in that section, because seriously, when I did this, the first time that I tried to record this section, I died to that section so many times that I was just like, screw it, I am done. And gosh darn it, I need a checkpoint, because I don't want to go through all that again. We're not out of the woods yet. We're not out of the woods until we have a checkpoint, guys. And at this point, I'm not even caring about emeralds or anything like that. I just want to get through this stage. That's another Knuckles section off to the right there. So again, Knuckles, like I said, can explore this stage in ways that Sonic and Tails cannot. Getting a lot of small rings. Just no big rings. I think that's another one you can try to jump down, but like the kill plane will come after you, and thank goodness there's a checkpoint. I need some rings. I'll cut ahead to the end. Okay. So I didn't get a lot more rings. I got some. But that was good because it reset our ghost friend here. And yeah, the very first thing that I hit on that slot game was Jackpot Robotnik, so I lost everything. But I got it back pretty quick because I did get a Sonic right after that. And nope, can't get up there. Okay, let's... Tails, do not push it in the direction that it's closing in. What are you even doing, you lazy bones? And not another one of these, no! Oh, okay. Well, that's okay then. Oh, that just had to close off the... Okay. We're in for another long stage. So you guys can probably tell by now the stages that I'm good at and the stages that I suck at or just absolutely hate. And oh, there's a ring! Yay! Let's go. I needed that little bit of a relief after all that. Now let's just hope I can play well enough to get what we need to get. Not that it matters to you guys, because if I do screw up, I'm gonna get it anyway. Because I'm gonna save state and grind until I do. Yeah. I would prefer not to, though. Prefer not to mess up. Ooh. Oh, I was totally holding my breath that entire time when I hit that bouncer. That was a first attempt run, but it's all good. Okay. Good. I needed that little bit of a relief. I'm also very mildly irritated at the fact that I very easily could have had all 6 emeralds by this point. It's okay though. Whew! I think it's about high time we get out of this stage, because if I time out, we are not in a good spot. But there's my checkpoint in case I do time out. Let's jump down here, because we are now at the boss. So, gimmick for this boss is you gotta jump up on his arms here, and avoid his lasers, and then hit him. Nice thing is, Sonic does jump high enough that Tails can help me with the assist. But yeah, like I said, I think the boss is cool. Boss is simple, but cool design. Now with that, we're gonna release the animals. I'm gonna call it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave me a like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, all that fun YouTube stuff. Stay tuned, because in the next episode, we're going on an emerald hunt. And we're going on an emerald hunt within Lava Reef. I'll see you in the next one.